Well, happy Friday. Hope everybody had a good week. Kind of a long week for me, but it's all good. It's Friday now. So anyway, got the truck pushed out of the garage. I was going to do some painting. I was going to paint inner fenders and the radiator support and that deflector. But I got to reading the sheet that came with the single stage that I bought, and it says mix with an activator. He told me I had to use a, turn this around. He told me that I could use the reducer that I had, but he didn't say anything about an activator, and I didn't buy any activator that I know of except for the activator for my primer. So I'm not sure, I don't know enough to know what to do. So I think what I'll do is I got some parts that I got ready to prime last night when I was out here, so I think I'm gonna throw some primer on those and then I guess call it a night. I mean, that'll still take me a little while to get those done, but if I get that done, then I can call a guy tomorrow morning. They'll be open tomorrow. I give him a call and find out what I need to do, because I don't really want to, I don't really want to spray something that I can't take off, or that's going to be, you know, I already have a ton of hours in those things. I don't want to cause myself a ton of hours more. So anyway, kind of bummed out. I could have swore I read those earlier this week, but I must not have. I know I read the other one, the one for the primer, a bunch of times, and you know, I have the primer activator. I know that, but I just don't know what to do with that. And I tried looking it up on the internet, and it came up with the same tech sheet that he gave me. So anyway, I'm gonna play it safe, so I'm not sorry. And yeah, so I got that. Got that to do. The other thing I might do tonight is, after I put some primer on these, maybe I'll push the truck back in the garage and tape off my firewall for primer. So maybe I could prime it tomorrow morning. And then once I get this this thing figured out, I can go ahead and shoot some paint tomorrow afternoon after Katie's soccer game. So anyway, it won't be a wasted night. I'll do something. I'll figure out something to do. But there's plenty of work to do. So I got some parts prepped already that I did. I got my fan blade. I got my grill support. I can't remember what else I got. Oh, I got to put some more primer on that air deflector that I set a point, and I'll show you guys. I got to reprime this. I guess spot prime it, because I sanded through in some spots back to bare metal. And then I did the same thing on this. Because that spot where I touched it was all the way through to the base. So gonna do that. I'll do this, and then got a couple things over there to do, and see what else I can find. Maybe there's something else I can prep real quick and shoot tonight also. So I got some parts to paint tomorrow when I get that paint figured out. So anyway, the guy was super cool. He am I focused out here? Whoa, there we go. Don't want to get too close. The guy was super cool that I bought the paint from, so I have no doubt he'll have no problem answering a question tomorrow when I give him a holler. And then I don't want to have to run out there, but if I do, I do. Fortunately for just some activator or something, because it's a good half-hour drive somewhere around there, and it's surface streets all the way. It's not a freeway, so it's a pain in the butt to get out there, but that's okay. I can at that for just some activator or something, I can ride my motorcycle out there. Either that or my daughters will ride out there with me. But so I'm gonna quit talking and start working. I'll see what I can get done, and I'll show you guys. Once again, happy Friday. Hope everybody had a good week. Hope everybody has a good weekend, and we'll see you guys here in a bit. Be good. All right, so I changed my mind. It's been about 10 minutes, so I'll probably change it again in a few minutes, but I decided, instead of throwing primer on just a couple things, I'm gonna get more ready for primer. So these two are pretty much ready. They're nice and smooth. I sanded them all the way down to 320. They just need a good wipe down, both the fan and the, oh yeah, let's see, where's that? Show you guys something here. There we go. That is just cool. Too bad they don't do that kind of stuff anymore. That's on the back side of the fan blade. It goes this way on the engine. Anyway, so I have, as part of my heater blower, needs to be cleaned up because this is seen in the truck. I don't know, I'm guessing it'll probably be black, but I want to at least get it cleaned up and put in primer. Same with this. Obviously this is filthy. I'm going to wash this first before I start cleaning it up. This is the face to the heater, so this needs to be done well. This is going to be black. I think this is going to end up being a different color. This might end up being, I don't know. I haven't decided yet, but it has the core sits right behind it. There's my hat. This sits right behind it, so it would just look cool if everything was nice and black, and then this was a different color. This guy here is pretty thin. It's not real thin metal, but I think I'm gonna run this over to my dad's house and hit it with his little glass beater. He's got a small cabinet blaster, basically big enough to fit a intake manifold in. So I'm gonna take this over and do that, so I don't end up bending the crap out of it using my sander. But anyway, this we're gonna clean up. That we're gonna clean up. So I'm just gonna do some paint prep. Everybody loves paint prep, right? But I think it's a better decision. I'm trying to do it the right way. So I don't want to redo stuff. I hate redoing stuff, and I've redone a lot of stuff already, and I'll be redoing more stuff. So if I can prevent some, then I will. But yeah, I think that's the plan. And it is ridiculous. Let's get I don't know what it is in the garage right now. Let's take a peek. There we go. 60 degrees, and it is, there you go, 9 o'clock. Craziness. So anyway, let's see what I can get done. Spend an hour or two out here getting some stuff done, if I can stop talking, and see what we can do. I'm gonna turn the radio up and get to work. See you guys in a bit. All right, guys, we got this all scuffed up. I cleaned the front and the bottom of it. I probably better turn the radio down a little bit. All right. Anyway, I got the front and the bottom cleaned up good because it sits in the truck about like that. So those are the only sides you'll possibly see. So I cleaned those up really good. The top and the back I scuffed up. Looks like I got a little spot yet to get here, but I scuffed them up so they're not shiny. I got to do this, but I put some cleaner on it and waiting for that to dry. It cooled off a little bit out here, so nothing's drying up. These two things I'm going to take over to my pop's house, and actually this one, no, this goes on top. I'm just going to scuff this one up. That I'm going to take over V-Blast for sure, because I'm sure I'd tear that to pieces if I tried to use something else. But this back part of the faceplate is ready. Got it all cleaned up. I plan on just giving it a good scuff, but once I started doing that, all the paint just started flaking off, so went all the way with that. Fan blade, like I said earlier, this is ready to go. It is super smooth. I'm going to go over it one more time with 320 before I paint it, but it's ready to go. It's just going to be black. This is the grill support. It goes, let's see here, look on the side, yeah. It goes like this up the front. That's what holds this up. So this is ready to go. And then I completely went over this with by hand. What you see coming through there is red primer. So we'll prime this good and paint it. Since you'll see this, we'll try and make it look real nice as my ability will be anyway. You see I don't know if this was factory or if somebody else had to do this at some point in time, but you could see there's a ring welded all the way around the whole thing. I'm pretty sure this was done afterwards by somebody, but it's gas welded is what I'll assume. So that'll stay on there. If it's on there, it's on there for a reason. But anyway, that's definitely not for aesthetics. So anyway, it's getting probably close to 11 o'clock now. I'm really not sure. I haven't looked at the clock or anything. I find it better just to work instead of looking to see what time it is, but I'm filthy. As you can see, yeah, it's been, yep. You know, normal. As soon as you get your hands dirty, your ears itch and your nose itches. It's just the way it works. But, so I'm gonna clean up out here, push the truck back in the garage, push my bike back in the garage, and then go get some rest and hopefully hit it tomorrow. Get some done before Katie's game and maybe some after. Supposed to go over and work on my brother's truck this weekend, but the railroad kind of fell apart with just different stuff this week, so he's probably going to be working this weekend. He's on call, so you know, it's the nature of the beast, no problem. That's the way it happens. So might not get anything done on his truck, so I'll be concentrating on mine all weekend. I think my goal for this truck originally was not to send anything out. I had planned on doing everything here in this garage, and I think I'm gonna make it. There was gonna be a chance that I'd have to take my Panhard bar over and have it welded by a local welding shop, but I actually I changed up things so many times. I might be changing up the rear suspension on it. I might be going with a deeper notch on it. If I do that, I can do a different Panhard bar and everything would work a lot better. I don't know for sure. That's just kind of the idea I've been kicking around. If I do a deeper notch, I'll have to raise the bed. Even with the notch I have now, I was right at the absolute limit where I'd probably have to notch out the bottom of my boards on my bed. And I don't know. It's not a ton of work well, it is a ton of work, but it's not work that I'm afraid of to raise the bed in the truck, the actual bed floor. To raise that if I do that, that's cool. That doesn't have to be done right now. I don't want a stepped notch bed because I want to keep wood in it. So I'm just going to raise the whole bed floor up. And that's kind of the plan right now. We'll see. I may change my mind by tomorrow morning. I don't know. But my brother's kind of doing the same thing with his, and I just kind of like that idea. It's an idea I kind of originally planned on doing, and I found a place somewhat locally that sells the kits to do it for a pretty good price. I mean, basically it's not much more than the price of the steel, and it's all laser, or not laser, but CNC plasma cut, I guess that's the right way to say it. It's computer controlled on the table. The plates for that truck for a pretty good price. So I don't know. That's what I'm kind of looking at right now. It's just one more thing. I don't need another thing to change, but that's something I kind of wanted to do from the beginning, and now that I found those kits, I just might go through with it. I'll be able to keep the 4-link I got. All I'll have to change is the Panhard bar and the airbag mounts, but they'll end up getting mounted in a better spot. So we'll see. It's still up in the air. You never know. You know, of course, the dollar dictates it, is what it boils down to. But yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna quit talking. I'm gonna clean up everything here. I'm gonna actually take my inner fenders in the house and store them in there so I don't drop them anymore or anything like that. I'd put too much work into them to screw them up now and have to start over. So I'm gonna stick those inside till tomorrow, and then I'm gonna call that guy about the paint, figure out what I can do from there, and then that's about it. So if I honestly, it may be close to midnight. I'm not sure. I think it's after 11, but anyway, I'm gonna call it a night, clean up, put the stuff away, go take a shower, hit the rack, and we'll see you guys in the morning. Hope you guys had a good Friday. Hope you guys have a good Saturday tomorrow, and we'll see you guys later. Be good.